sure what she should do. Right. Right. Yes, you do. And again, everything you do on one side, you want to also do on the other side. And again, if she does start to take that step forward, you already have your hand up, you just stop her and say, whoa. And again, she's a kid, so she will probably have to test you. If she doesn't want to move, there's no reason that you can't give her a slight tap on the butt with the edge of your stick. I'm not saying wallop her, I'm just saying tap as if you were tapping her with your hand. She really knows what to do. Yes, you do. Now, every single time that I do an exercise that I consider work, I will then follow it with a desensitizing exercise. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be completely new every time. It just has to be a desensitizing exercise so that you do one work, one desensitizing. Again, you don't have to, but I do recommend it. And the same thing with the work exercise, you do something on one side, you will always flip over and do that same exact thing on the other side. And always finish with a good girl. Yes. Okay, now to yield her forequarters, what you're going to want her doing is stepping again, the foot that is closest to you, across in front of the other foot. Now this one's a little harder for you to get used to, but you're going to stand with your midline right at about her ear level. And again, I always hold my hand up like this. Again, she is used to this. She will probably have to make sure you know what you're doing, but you're just going to walk. And you don't really have to touch her. She knows what to do. If she doesn't want to turn, you can always tap her on the front shoulder. Again, this is our desensitizing. There are multitudes of things that we have done and that you can do. I'm just doing these because they don't take up as much time in the video for you. Okay, now, backing up. She does know how to back up in 4 different ways. So one, you can just push on here and say back, shh, back, shh. And again, you can see, I always do 3 or 4 steps and I say good work, and then I would obviously add more steps as you go. But for your sake, I would start with 2 or 3 steps and then say, good job, good job. Now the other way she can back up is if you just wiggle the rope. Again, 2 or 3 steps, good girl. And now this time, I always pet them on the front of the head, right between the eyes. Just, again, that's good for them to get used to. If she starts to step forward before you're ready, I just make her back up again. Yes. Now the third, you're actually going to hold the rope about 18 inches to 2 feet away. You're going to move your arms up and down and just walk at her. So again, the motion is this, like a choo-choo train. And again, you're about 18 inches away. You just walk at her, and she steps back. Yes. And I should have been more clear. When I am starting out with the rope and we are just shaking it, I actually start out about 3 feet away from it. And then you'll see here, you can actually start, and she'll step back. And in this case, I won't even walk with her. I'll just move her back to the end of the rope. And again, I always start close though, and then work our way out to this. Yes. Again, desensitizing can be something as simple as jumping. Yes, it can. Or laying across her, playing with her belly. I usually do those 2 things together. Again, them by themselves isn't desensitizing. Someday someone's going to go to get on her and they're going to hop like this, so you want her used to that, obviously. Now, the other thing that she did just learn, and she's going to show off, and again, to get them to stop, you tip down, look at their butts. She'll pull her head into you. The same motion you would have done when you were yielding the hindquarters. And obviously, she walks right into you. Now, some people don't like them walking in. I think we went through this with sequel, so you might have to change that a little bit. But that is what I want to happen. So that's what we did, right? That's what we did.